even if they are part of us. But if they don't understand who we are, then they become strangers in our midst.
Okay.
I'm seeing it happening again now. We've asked about our brother. Why has he not been there? Another of our brother is also there, who is by name Monday Okpebholo, aka Akpakomiza.
Senator.
The senator.
You are supporting the senator.
I'm supporting him.
You are supporting the senator.
Yes, I'm supporting
why
him.
are you supporting him?
Because he's a grassrooter. Because he's with the people.
Was he there during COVID?
He was there. He was there. Even right now, if you are in Uromi, he has a bus that moves people around the different communities.
Okay.
He has always been there. So before his election years ago, he has been there doing his little best. He is another strong ISA man. He's an IT expert. He runs one of the strongest telecommunication company in Nigeria. So today he's based in Abuja. So, but what I like about Monday is that all his life, he has always lived it for the benefit of Edo people. He lives in Abuja, but every weekend he's in Edo State.
So he didn't start doing that because he wants to contest on politics?
No.
Okay. It's not the normal format.
It's not the normal format.
He didn't start doing that.
He didn't start doing that. So that's why I'm saying, let us look well. Now we're talking about Senator Monday Okpebholo now, who is always there with the people. And when we're talking about Monday Okpebholo, we're talking about, like I said before, Monday Okpebholo, I know him very well. He's an IT expert. He's into telecommunication. Yeah. So I think that based on what we know now and based on what we have been through, I am supporting Monday Okpebholo based on what we have been through, that people came in, we didn't actually know them, and we gave them that benefit of doubt. And what did we get?
Yeah, well, okay. Let me interject by saying that the legitimate aspiration of Edo people is that our government works for us in a way that we see and in the way that we feel. Yeah. It's not just hearsay. You understand? When this man came, he say Allah Udaro. Where would they look front? As we they look front, we don't know say the thing where they our leg that they clear and come out. So what we want now is they call Belokuto. Mm-hmm. So Allah Udaro is the one they used to do us a format.
They were all packaging.
They package us. Today,
they package us. We are looking forward.
Today we are doing Belokuto.
I said, my brother, they will blame me because most of the time when they ask me, I say, let's give him the benefit of that. I used to say, MOU takes time to mature.
We not the argue with you now. You just not be journalist. So if they tell you now, say we not be talking. So the truth of the matter is that look at the example you gave now of Senator Okpebholo. Senator Okpebholo for me is let me say I respect him. Let me tell you why. Do you understand? Because it's not easy. It's not easy. You just don't come from nowhere to become a senator. You don't come from nowhere to become a major party candidate. People think that these things are easy. Some of us are going to try it now. We are going to carry form in different parties or wanting to run for councillor, local government. We know it's not easy. Do you understand? Somebody is saying in APC, Oshomole did not even want Senator Okpebholo to be the candidate. And yet he emerged. That means there's something. If you are telling me now that this same Monday Okpebholo, people are saying they don't, so that means you are looking at somebody who have consciously been working on the ground.
When I call him a silent achiever,
because when I found out that he has been supplying these transportation services, people have to understand what happens in the interior of Nigeria. It's not as if you can go to the bus stop and wait and stop a bus and enter a bus. You have to go to a motor park. You have to go to a motor park to go and get a motor in a central area. That means you are coming, if you are coming from a village, from inside Nuwazi, from inside Ibori, from inside, Amedokian, you have to come to a major metropolitan area, whether Irua, Ekpoma, or Ewu, or Uromi, or even Biara, to go and get a vehicle that can take you to another town or to the big city in Benin or Agbo or anywhere else.
My problem is that we just want a better Edo state for everybody. And
let somebody who knows the pain of Edo people.
Yeah, we don't want anybody deceiving. We don't want anybody deceiving us with, I'm a technocrat, I am this, I am that. If you are born, or if you are a true born of Edo state and you have been there, if you haven't been there, it's a different thing. If we had asked you to come in from Kano, from Lagos, to be our governor in Edo state, is a different thing. But if you had all that it takes to be part of us, to come and identify with us and say, I know your problem, I feel it, and I am going to walk the talk to change Edo State, we wouldn't be where we are now. If Aswe has been there all this time, then we wouldn't be talking to... well, they have to prove it. Where he has been. I did there. We did there. We need to know. Will they see you? When we don't see you, Aswe, you are my brother, but waiting I want to be seen. Where will they see you?
Aswe is not 30 years old, is he?
It's not 30 years old.
It's not 40.
It's not 40.
It's over 40.
It's over 40.
Ah.
It's over. I don't pass. That's when we go 60 now, if you never pass. So maybe he was just waiting till 70 to show some people and Edo people
that he's interested in
he lost them and is going to come out and be counted.
We are very serious about the prospect of an Esan governor. It is to our glory and the glory of Uromi as a whole if Senator Monday Okpebholo is elected as governor. And let me tell you also, I made mention to the regards to Sheriff in Delta State, in the sense that it's not the same type of people. It's not the same type of character or persons that have been the two previous governors.
Yeah.
It's more in the mode of James Ibori.
Yeah.
Do you understand? We need somebody that is humble.
Humble.
Do you understand? In the mode of Ambrose Ali. Do you understand? Just like I hope that Sheriff in Delta State will do more than James Ibori in the same mode and not be as selfish, as self-centered as the last two governors, the two medical doctors. I want a governor that will be humble and deliver like Ambrose Ali. Ambrose Ali deliver us universities, college of educations, brand new secondary schools, all over Bender State. All over Bender State. With integrity, with capacity, and with human
equitable distribution.
Equitable distribution.
There was nothing like, I'm going to come from Esan. I am from Edo. No. What can I do in Edo South? What can I do in Edo North? What can I... because Edo is one.
What he was able to do, he was able to utilize local people who love their local areas. People who are champions of their local area. Is he palliative and is doing that properly? In Edo State, as governor, he has titans. He has people. He has the deputy governor for the Ovias and the outer Benin areas. The Oredo, I know very well. I know very well that Monday Okpebholo is that person. Do you understand? Just looking at him, hearing him talk, and is the person that you know. The person that you can talk to. Not the person that you'll be looking for. He says he's governor. You have to go to Lagos to go and see them.
No.
And by the time you reach Lagos, my brother, you are in the back of the queue because Lagos boys, they're not the laugh. When your G-Wagon start, now there they are Cullinan, Rolls Royce, now there it begins. So don't get it twisted. Because of you introduced me to Monday Okpebholo. You understand? He said, this guy. I said, well, when I met him, he's very quiet. You know, he talks reasonably. You understand? He is not. He's interested in what you are doing. I said, at my age, you are interested in what I'm doing. I'm not, I'm a man. But that shows maybe the kind of person he is.
That's
Because
who
somebody
he
has
is.
to be genuinely interested in what you are doing.
That's who it is.
You know, we needed, I will conclude by saying the contrast between him and Aiswen, is that that corporatism, the corporatization of Edo State, we should stop it. The corporatization of Edo State, we should stop it. The playing of Edo State Treasury, using it to play kalu, stock market, speculation, bond market, repayment, loan attached, guarantees, and all of that. It should stop. It should stop. Edo people have suffered enough.
Yeah.
Do you understand? This insult to the palace should stop.
Should stop.
You understand?
We don't want
this godfatherism, this steering somebody into our direction without our input. It should stop.
It should stop.
They didn't do primaries. People didn't do primaries. They didn't select people. APC had primaries. They fought. One, they won. Then they came together. In PDP now,
PDP will
they are
just
impeaching,
go and
they are impeaching
go
the
and,
deputy governor.
Our boy, what we do is, this is just the beginning.
Plenty
We
to
have
do.
sat down today to look at the state of Edo State and Edo 2024. It's just the beginning. Today we majorly said, okay, let us look at the outgoing governor that we fought for, that Edo in diaspora for the first time came together and showed that interest in Edo politics, because most of the time Edo in diaspora do not have interest in Edo because of this, what has now turned out to be. They thought because of the experience it was going to be a different ball game. So they came out all over the world. They were dancing, they were protesting, they were doing everything, they were contributing. But today, they have all withdrawn back to their shares because it has been so disappointing. Seeing fighting, seeing total disregard for authorities like the Oba of Benin, now a deputy governor being locked out of his office, PDP being balkanized, all because you just want to take leadership of everything. That wasn't what we Edolites all over the world bargained for. So now we've decided to look at where have we been and where are we now. So we'll continue to do this. We'll continue to look at what is going on because we are, true born of Edo children. So whatever is going on in Edo State has to do with us. Whatever positive and negative.
We are very invested.
So this is the beginning.
We are very invested.
So
yes, we are very invested. I'm very happy to be here.
Thank you so much.
I always like to join you.
Thank you so much.
Your questions are always hard and tricky. But we try to give our opinion.
Brother, we can't run away.
We can't run away from it.
We be Edo people, Edo son.
100%.
We Edo pataki. We must deal with it.
Thank you.
Anyhow.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
Well done. Thank you.
All right.